Alright guys, welcome to Touchline Ashibel with Ashibel, and today I'm here with a Chelsea fan. Ayo, how you doing, man?
I'm good, sir. I'm good. How are you, bro? You good?
I'm alright. So I'm just gonna ask you a few questions about your team, Chelsea. I can see you've got your blue jacket on. The Blues, I know. So, Liam Rossini, he's been like in charge for about a few games. What do you think about him? Do you think he's the man to take you to where you need to be? Can you please come close? Do you think he's the man that's going to take you there? He's won his last Champions League game, and obviously he's won his game against West Ham recently, even after being 2-0 down at half-time, and then you guys came back to win it at the end with some chaotic moments at the end of the game. But do you think he's the one to take you back to where you're supposed to be as Chelsea that you are?
Okay, you know what? First of all, Liam Rossini is really amazing. There is a different kind of flavor that he has brought back to Chelsea. There was something that we lacked, and he's brought that charisma. He's brought that extra motivation. So about taking us to right now, I can't really say. Honestly, what we just want is to get back the Chelsea spirit. There's something about Chelsea. We're not just. It's not just about get there and we'll not drop again. We need there's an aura that the team needs to carry. Whereas when we play with people are afraid. You know, in the days of John Terry, when Chelsea is playing a match, like you know that something's going to happen. So what we want to do first of all now is to bring back that aura. Yes, then every other thing we follow. So about where he's taking us to, I can't really say for now. But what we want from Liam Rossini is for him to just get us to the, if we can, get us a Champions League spot for next season. Yeah, and hopefully let's see how far we can go in Champions League this season. Yeah.
All right. So what you're saying is it's still a bit too early for you, so we should just hold on and see what happens. Yeah. Okay. Now my next question now. So do you think Garnacho has been a good buy for you guys so far?
Okay, now Garnacho, I really don't know his age. I believe he's young. He's 23. Yeah. For Garnacho, I feel like he just got into the team this season. I feel like the fact that he's still young, and considering the kind of club he came into, there's a lot of expectation. You know, when you come into Chelsea, the expectation as because of what Chelsea is, we are expected to win all the games. You're expected to win trophies. So Garnacho is actually a good buy. I just think he also needs time because he's actually he's amazing. I've seen his game. I'm actually very happy to have Garnacho in Chelsea because the fact that he's a flair player and he can actually give you results, at certain times. So I think for Garnacho, he needs time. He needs time to settle into the team. Thank God for the new coach we have. He's going to blend well and he's going to get better. Okay,
I know definitely that Garnacho is a moments player. I know, and he's not good as a starter. He's good coming off the bench. I mean, when the opposition team is tired, and then he gets to run at the defenders and all that. I think that has always been his problem, even at Manchester United, coming from the bench, run at players because they're tired. I think it's something he needs to get into his game. I don't know. I've been seeing some comments online from Chelsea fans saying they ruled the day they bought Garnacho, but hey, different strokes for different folks. You like Garnacho, some people don't, but I understand.
He's a great player.
Yeah, okay. So my next question is now.
Yeah.
We're going to move away from Chelsea now. We're just going to go to Manchester United. Right. First of all, before we go to Manchester United, do you see yourselves claiming Champions League spot this season, and what position do you think Chelsea will end at?
To be honest, okay, let's look at the table. Arsenal is first. We have Manchester City. We have Aston Villa. We have Chelsea, and just right beneath we have United, right, and Liverpool. To be honest, it's really I don't want to use the word. It's really going to be tough but I think it's going to be tough. Possibly we can come on the fourth position. Possibly, it's going to be we have to work hard for it basically because we have to work hard for the fourth position. Yeah, it's possible for us to get on fourth position. Yeah.
Okay, so you're saying Chelsea are going to come fourth. As a Manchester United fan, I don't think I'm happy with that. But so I want to hear what your top 6 teams are going to be at the end of the season. Let's hear it.
Top 6: Arsenal, Manchester City. I'm still quite not sure about Aston Villa. I still have but I will give it to them. Yeah. I'll just put them there because they are currently third. They're sat third on the table. Yeah. I'll give Aston Villa. I'll give Chelsea, I'll give United and Liverpool.
Okay.
Yeah.
So one last question. Like I said, we're going to move away from Chelsea now. We're going to go to Manchester United. So, Carrick, has just been there a few games.
Wow.
But do you think Carrick should get the job on a permanent basis, or you think it's still early doors for you? I should just wait until the end of the season. I mean, like, if you're going to look at it from a neutral perspective now, I know as a Chelsea fan, you might not want us to succeed. I understand.
No,
yeah. So, but do you think Carrick is gonna be the one to take us back to where we want to be? Being the fact that he played under Sir Alex, do you think Ole can do it? I know Sir Ole Gunnar came as interim manager. He did great, but when he was given the job permanently, he started to have issues here and there. So do you think we should wait first with Carrick and see, or you feel Carrick should just go and then a new coach comes in, and a new experienced coach comes in at the end of the season?
Okay, before I answer that question, I need to understand, is Carrick there on a temporary basis?
Yeah, it's just interim for now, until the end of the season.
Okay, honestly, to be honest, I'm sorry I've been saying it's too early to give conclusions, right?
I understand when you say it's too early too.
But to be honest, I think Carrick has brought back something to United. We saw the two first games he played. He played against Manchester City.
Yeah, and Arsenal.
And Arsenal, and he won against Arsenal. I think that's a good shout. Do you understand? That's a good shout. I think it's also too early to judge but I won't lie to you personally. I think United is one of the strongest teams in England in Premiership this year. Why? Because people might say but I think when you look at the back line, they're very strong. I know they've conceded a lot of goals, but they have a very strong back line. They have a good midfield. I just think it's what the extra touch they need is the coach, and that's what Carrick, has come to do right now. So, to be honest, I think Carrick can do a great job. I think he's going to do a great job. Honestly, I was surprised that he won against City. I was surprised he won against Arsenal. Yeah, I expect great things from Carrick. I expect great things from him. Yeah, but about him, I think you guys have used Ole before, right? Ole has been your manager before. I think you should give Carrick the opportunity. But honestly, I think because I'm not really into United, I don't know what Carrick is. I don't know his coaching. I don't know where he's come from. I don't know what he's done at all. Yeah. But I think both of them can work together. Carrick and Ole, if it's possible.
Okay, I think I understand where you're coming from when you say it's too early to give Carrick the job, but also he's had two very first difficult games of the season. Man City and Arsenal, that's the league leaders if you ask me. Yeah. And those two teams are actually in the conversation to win the league this season. So it's been very hard. But for me, I feel like it's still too early. Yeah. Too early. I mean, like just 2 games only. We've got Fulham, and
you guys are playing Fulham today, right?
Yeah, we're playing Fulham today, and I just feel like it's too early. I feel like we should wait until the end of the season. Even at the end of the season, there's so many managers available. There's De Zerbi, there's gonna be Luis Enrique, Eddie Howe, Marco Silva. There's gonna be a lot of managers at the end of the season available.
Can I ask you a question? I'm sorry, I know you don't ask. What do you think you guys need in United? What do you think you guys need?
I feel like we need a lot of things. We need a good squad. I mean, I'm just gonna relate this to when we played Arsenal last week, and then Arteta made 4 changes at the goal. We had Gyökeres coming on, Eze coming on, who again? Ben White coming on, and Merino coming on. That was like 4 quality players coming on. And at Manchester United, what do we have? We've got Mason Mount that is here and there. He's always injured. And then a bunch of academy guys. Xerxes that is still hit and miss. Still trying to find his feet at Manchester United. So I feel like we need a good squad, but with quality players. And that's going to need spending money on the team, which I don't think the owners are going to do. So we're in the hands of God. That's what I'll say. But once again, this is Touchline Ashibel. My name is Ashibel. Thanks for coming on the channel, guys.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
All right, cheers, man.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
That's pretty impressive.